Lady Nagant is probably one of the coolest villains in My Hero Academia. Once a hero turned villain due to the corruption of the Hero Public Safety Commission, her backstory has some of the most interesting lore surrounding it, so today's video will be all about Kana Tsutsumi, aka the lovely Lady Nagant, and her origins. Of course, before getting into her backstory, we have to go over her awesome quirk, as her quirk is the reason why she ends up getting involved with the Hero Public Safety Commission in the first place. Now, Kana's quirk is called Rifle. It allows her to transform her right arm into a sniper rifle, and the bullets she uses are made from her hair. When she twists her two-tone hairs together like epoxy putty, they harden up to be as strong as any ammo out there. She can create everything from curving rounds to hollow point rounds, and her raw skill alone makes her able to hit any part of her target's body from no less than 3 kilometers away, which is nearly 2 miles away. Her ability and skill makes every ranged fighter out there jealous. At a young age, her amazing quirk ended up catching the eye of the Hero Public Safety Commission, leading to the at the time president of the commission to meet up with her and offer her the deal of a lifetime to become a hero working for the Safety Commission. This, of course, for Kana was a dream come true, as she would stargaze at the idea of being a hero that would save and help people. But the president of the Safety Commission had other plans in mind for Kana and her quirk. After being fully trained to use her quirk in the most efficient way possible by the Safety Commission, Kana was given classified missions to assassinate either heroes or villains. At the time, Kana would obey these orders since Hero Society was built on the people's trust in heroes that was helped formed by vigilantes long ago, and Kana's job was to make sure that the trust in heroes was to never be broken. So if there was a group planning acts of terrorism against heroes, or a hero team colluding with a gang of villains while gaining fame and fortune, Law and Order wouldn't cut it, as these crimes would end up being public knowledge, shaking society's trust in heroes. These bad actors would need to disappear along with their crimes, and Kana was the cog in place to make sure that the system ran smoothly, a system that needed both sides to maintain itself. So she complied and did her duty that was tasked to her by the Safety Commission. I should mention that while she was still active as a hero, she was tasked to end the life of All for One, but she never managed to come across him while she was still working for the Hero Public Safety Commission. This mindset to obey her orders to keep this flawed system going was ingrained to her during her training with the Safety Commission, but because she had joined the commission as a teen, she wasn't fully groomed to dedicate her life to the mission. So throughout the years of doing the Safety Commission's dirty work, all of the killing ate away at Nagant's mental health, to the point where, while having a run-in with some kids excited to meet the famous hero Lady Nagant, all she could see when reaching out to give the kids a handshake was her hands fully covered in blood, and it frightened her. It was all too much for her at the time. It became exhausting as she began to realize that Hero Society was just a big sham, where the people are led to believe that Hero Society was all sunshine and rainbows, when in reality it was much, much darker, and that despite having the title of a hero, not every hero lived up to it. To Nagant, this lie was no better than brainwashing the people, and she decided to confront the president of the commission during her next mission briefing. At the briefing, she was tasked to end the lives of 2 heroes that were enticing civilians to commit crimes so that they could hunt down those freshly minted criminals and collect rewards for doing so. Nagant asked the president if killing these heroes is really going to improve society, and the president, with a look of disappointment, tells her that it's all necessary in preserving the hope and faith that front-facing heroes have built up. Once Nagant further questions the meaning behind the preservation, knowing where this will inevitably lead to, the president reaches into his suit and tells Nagant that she knows this isn't a job she could simply walk away from, implying that he was going to have to kill her. But before he could take his hand out of his suit, Nagant quickly raises her right arm, already in its rifle form, and tells the president that he was strong and ends the life of the president of the Hero Public Safety Commission. This confrontation, ending with the president's death, led to Nagant being sent to Tartarus. The decision to imprison Nagant instead of killing her off was made by the next commission's president, Madam President. While working alongside the former president, she saw that he was prone to using people and discarding them since before Nagant's time. At first, he had made use of these shady underworld characters to do the dirty work for them, but as criminalistic heroes became more frequent, started teaming up and employing sneakier tactics, the people of the underworld were less and less able to handle these jobs. That's why the president started using a hero who could easily maneuver through society to take down those other heroes gone bad. Madam President was never really fond of how her predecessor played fast and loose with people's lives, so she decided to spare Nagant and throw her into Tartarus, a place from which information could never leak, and covered everything up with a lie about a squabble between heroes. Immediately after, in order to prevent another failure like Nagant, Madam President set her sights on Takumi Keigo as Nagant's successor, since from a young age he could be educated and trained to dedicate his life to the mission. As for Nagant's life in Tartarus, we are told that those in Tartarus are treated less than human, so it can be assumed that it wasn't easy. We also see in the anime that once she had first been sent to Tartarus, they shaved her head so that she wasn't capable of making bullets in any attempt to try and escape. Though Nagant had ended up going down this dark path and lost faith in hero society, deep down, the girl who once stargazed at becoming a hero still lived within her. Nagant's backstory and lore surrounding the Hero Public Safety Commission and her time with them are both tragic and interesting, as it shows the story of a young woman with true aspirations to become a great hero being corrupted by the dark side of hero society. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on the lovely Lady Nagant's backstory and the Hero Public Safety Commission's involvement in leading her down a dark path. I'm interested in knowing everyone's thoughts in the comment section below. With that said, thanks for tuning into another My Hero Academia Explained video. If you enjoyed it, then be sure to smash that like button down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.